Another thing, a lot of people think that mostly black people listen to the mainstream hip hop, which is kind of true to an extent, but in actuality, the group who mostly buys the albums and the records are whites. More than likely, teenagers and college kids, and of course, people who are older. And to my fellow nerds out there, we all know when something goes wrong with the children. Who goes and start blaming the media? That's right, soccer moms. And we know how they deal with responsibility already, right? You see how this rant is going places? Okay then. Now, in the case of this, although I don't endorse negativity in rap, the situation is similar to that of shows and video games. Some people actually like this type of music because they find enjoyment hearing about acts of crime as a rebellious act against the law or society. Or they listen to folks living large because it's something they don't or never had the chance to, which brings the concept of preference. It's like video games. You either play Mario and collect mushrooms or coins, or you play Gears of War and chainsaw somebody in half. But to these soccer moms, just like how video games and shows have a mature rating, so do music. Look and listen to the content of the songs and make a firm decision of what you want your children to hear, or at least sit down and talk to your child about it. It's not hard. You pop them into this world, you have some authority over what they do. Use it. Now, to the ranters out there, and I'm sure some people are not going to like me because I might seem like I'm going against some people that they like, but most of you are ignorant in not having much of a grasp about the topic that you speak about. Or you just think that some fans who get offended by what you say, they need to call the ambulance and all that kind of crap. The issues of hip hop is much deeper than all the overused classification and overly simplifications of what you guys say. In Hip Hop versus America debate on BT, they were stating that some of the rap artists misogyny means men's hatred towards women. It leads right back to the patriarchal standards of the church. The church. Just the fact that this genre of music, then a negative part of this genre of music can lead right back to the standards of religion. Look back at your rants and ask, are you even hitting something? Are you even aiming at the topic? Or are you just sounding like what the next dude is saying in his or her rant? Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to defend some of the butthurt fans out there or make hip hop seem like serious business. But then again, when a race that suffers from social and economic problems, that some folks have to turn to the rap industry as a last alternative to get into, just to prevent themselves from rotting in poverty or dying in the streets through a life of crime? Well, yeah, it is quite serious business. Fuck that. It's a social problem that needs something something has to be done about it, alright? But then again, maybe that's one of the reasons why there's so much crap in mainstream hip hop. Because since negativity and uncreativeness is what makes the most money, maybe that's what's causing these artists to sell their souls and whatever else is left just so they can have a piece of the pie too. That would bring another truth to a line that I heard from one of the more positive rap artists out there about people of the ghetto. We all chase the money because we're scared to chase dreams. It's just a thought. In conclusion, do I think hip-hop is dead? Nope, not really. I think it got divided into different subgenres. You have gangster and hustler rap with people like 50 Cent and his crew, balling / stacking money music with Lil Wayne, club, dance tunes, crunk / snap ATL tunes where Soulja Boy fits, and personally I think that the beats are generic and repetitive as a reggaeton track. And then you have your consciousness and creativity songs that range from the social awareness of Talib Kweli to the abstract metaphors of the underground rapper A$AP Rock. I just wish more creative ones were pushed into mainstream to have to make a balance so it can be well known out there. Other than that, the people that I think that should be blamed for the state of the genre now are three groups: the record label companies, the artists, and the consumers. The record labels should properly regulate the content of what the artists say and who they endorse, rather than letting whatever dirt be their final product. The artists should pick up their balls, and go against the negative standards of the record labels and do albums that they can claim that they created from their integrity. And the consumers need to take charge and show their power by setting the standards of hip hop, which should be something that has more creativity in lyrics, style, and sound. Plus, to the ranters out there who are just saying and agreeing with whatever the next dude is saying about the genre, get real, alright? A majority of the fans, the true ones, are not going to think you're racist because you're talking about hip hop and whatever, and you're going against it. But probably they're going to think you're dumb for not having no knowledge to acknowledge how hip hop is viewed and treated in its relation to black culture. And the fans won't call you biased because you don't like hip hop. But if you overlook the activities of other artists from other genres, knowing some of the stuff they do, and still listen to the music and then hate hip hop and rap because of what the rap artists say and do, then it is kind of biased. All right. For damn sure, we know about their misdemeanors of the other artists out there from different genres. They either go to jail or spend time in rehab for some of the felons they pull off. Plus, they spend money and try to live the lavish life too. In other words, their own type of balling. Alright? Hey, it might not be in their lyrics, but you probably hear something like this on VH1. Welcome to the fabulous life of Mick Jagger. Here he bought a 10-story yacht for one of his ex-girlfriends and spent it all at a whopping $20 million. Worst of all, you have artists singing songs about experience a bad breakup and whatever, and now having either suicidal or homicidal tendencies. Yeah, cutting your wrist because your heart is broken is just dandy, but if a guy start talking about slap a chick's ass and other stuff, oh my god, he's terrible. Are you serious? Are you serious? Overall, folks, clean the ignorance out of your ears that you base your opinions on, open your mind and let some thoughts flow into your cerebellum, and then try to grasp something and learn. I'm the Crass Clown, and I'm gone. Oh, and P.S. I'm not trying to get on anyone's case. I'm just trying to get you guys to think differently than how you're thinking right now. And also, it seems like it doesn't matter what any hip-hop artists do. They still will come under the criticism of being somewhat controversial. Oh, and also to the folks that like Eminem and claim that he does the stuff with that's hip-hop. Eminem does gangsta rap too. Just thought I should let you know. Anyway. Peace. One love. Crass Clown. Out.